We hear about the Florida woman who got her entire driveway stolen. How does that work? Single mother's future in jeopardy after thief steals driveway. How? No way. Now playing above, it's this right here. This is where they put the news segment in the tiniest box on the screen.
And now our Nick Papantonis is looking into the situation.
Well, I'm going to speculate on how they might have done this crime. So they obviously needed some kind of heavy industrial machinery, right? And seeing the recent rise in forklift-related crimes, my guess is somehow they used a forklift, got the tongs under the driveway, and peeled up each individual piece of pavement. And then just stacked it and drove it away. That's my guess. I think a forklift was the culprit. Well, not like a sentient forklift, but like that was the tool used by the culprit.
Ready for Christmas.
Of all the things that you worried about getting stolen, did you think the driveway was one of them?
No, not
What
at
kind
all.
of fucking question is that? Hey, out of all the possible things that could have been stolen from your house, did you ever think it'd be your driveway? Like, fucking obviously not. That's not a thought any sane person would ever have. Like, you can't exactly padlock your driveway. No one's gonna ever consider that the Grinch might come through and just take the whole pavement up. Why even ask that question? It's super stupid.
One told Brochu a Tampa area man identified
Oh,
as
Tampa.
Andre asked
Let's
them
go.
to price out a replacement.
Again.
1 week later, this
Oh, let's
image
go.
from Brochu's doorbell camera captured a bulldozer tearing out the concrete and hauling it away.
Jesus
Utter
Christ.
shock. I've never seen this before.
Oh for 1 on guesses, it was a bulldozer, not a forklift.
And believes Brochu is the victim of a scam. But neither woman knows what
Such a
scam
weird,
is.
yeah, it's a
Had
weird
multiple people
scam.
come forward saying that they've seen things like this happen, whether it be driveways, roofs, painting, even outside the exterior. So it's happens more often than we actually see it.
Deputies have launched a
I just don't
criminal
believe that. Why would this happen often? What do they get out of it? I mean, I guess the cat's probably happy about it. They like dirt. But what is the scam? So you have their driveway now. Then what? How do you get money out of it? Do you hold it for ransom? Because even they're saying they don't exactly know what the goal is with it. Can't have shit in Florida, they stole the damn driveway. True. So the house value goes down. I guess, but are they making an offer on the property? Because if not, you get nothing out of it other than just fucking with them. So I guess it could just be evil for the sake of being evil. What a
Orange County. Nick
crazy
Papantonis,
heist.
WFTV tonight.
What a bizarre story.
Couldn't agree more there. What a bizarre story indeed. Stealing a whole fucking driveway for no reason. This is some shit out of Ed, Edd n Eddy. Like, actually cartoon logic. Like, stealing a driveway is actually something out of Cartoon Network. The only thing that makes sense is what the chatter said, driving the property value down to make an offer on the house. But it doesn't seem like that's what they're doing, so it really feels completely worthless, and they just stole a driveway just because they had the equipment to do so. There's a guy in Detroit who had his whole porch stolen. Recently? Detroit man says his porch was stolen. This was in 2018. Oh my god. This was in 2018. What the fuck? That is interesting. Oh, wait, it's not real. The first update here. I did it all out of laughs to entertain social media. So this one's fake, but the stealing driveway one's not. Did you see that the Pistons finally won a game? Did I see that the Pistons finally won a game? You bet your sweet bippy I did. I'm a little upset because I predicted they would beat the Celtics, and they almost did. The best meme I saw about it is the Pistons miraculously overcame a 21-point lead in order to lose in the end to the Celtics. And I predicted they would beat them. And they lost. So then I was totally resigned to just let the Pistons lose 60 straight. And then they come back today and they fucking win. It actually made me mad because I could have looked like a prophet. I actually would have looked like a legitimate, like what are they called? Soothsayer? To get that prediction right would have been big for me. But I got it wrong. They won today, though. So they snapped the 28-game losing streak. I was reading some of the memes here. I didn't watch the game. I just saw that they posted this. And usually when they post final, it means the Pistons lost in another triumphant fashion. But they actually won, and I was looking at some of the memes. So, Winghouse said every time the Pistons win a game, it's 5 free wings. And that's been a big joke because the Pistons lost for 3 months now, or 2 months, whatever. So it's just been this meme about how everyone's starving. Like, oh, no wings, Wingstop got the easiest advertisement ever because they don't have to give away wings because the Pistons can't win. So now I've just been going through the memes here.
Sure hungry. Rev up those fryers, because I am sure hungry.
It's been pretty fire, actually. All they need to do is win 50 games in a row to make the playoffs. That's what I'm predicting. I think now's the time. They got 28 games worth of losses, and as the old adage goes, you learn more from failure than you do success. So they've got tons of invaluable knowledge now. I think they win 50 straight. What does your new tattoo mean? Absolutely nothing. I just really like the design. This time around, I told myself this next tattoo I was getting was going to have meaning. So I once again got a meaningless tattoo. But dagnabbit, I think it looks nice. It's not done yet. I still have to go back, but that's basically the bones of it. It's a Bloons map. Yeah, kinda. Once it's finished, it'll be less Bloons-esque, but I really like it. I really like how it's coming out. You did this, they could have gotten rid of the 76ers all-time loss record, now they tied it, fuck you. Hey man, I got it wrong. I said they were winning last game. So it's not my fault. Surprisingly, this isn't new. Look up entire driveway stolen in Central Florida. Happened in 2012. This isn't the first driveway being stolen? Yeah, wow, you're right. This also happened in Florida too. Man, Florida thieves love driveways. A woman in Reddick, Florida didn't even have to open her front door to realize she had been robbed. That's because thieves stole her driveway. Well, the brick pavers that made up the driveway. Is there footage of it? No. The victim arrived home around 6 p.m. on Tuesday and felt a large bump as she attempted to turn into where her driveway had once been. She got out and realized it was gone. Apparently neighbors didn't think anything of it because construction workers had recently built a barn elsewhere on her property, so no one stopped the thieves as they took the bricks. Thoughts on Mickey Mouse becoming public domain? Oh, yeah. That happens on January 1st. Mickey Mouse is hitting the public domain. Well, Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse. Which is fine. We're going to use him in the MWL, mark my words. We'll have him fight against other public domain property like Winnie the Pooh. Right around the same time as Epstein's List. I wonder what Steamboat Willie was up to. Oh, interesting correlation. So I can promote my own movies with a whistling mouse. I guess. You can use Winnie the Pooh right now if you want. There's a lot of public domain property that you probably don't realize is public domain. Though I think most people know Winnie the Pooh is because of the god-awful horror movie. Did you hear about that devil comet that's going to explode in the next few days before it reaches Earth? We've got to stop naming like comets and asteroids like this. God of Chaos, now the devil comet. Devil comet bigger than Mount Everest racing towards Earth and is set to explode soon. These headlines, brother, please. This isn't Mass Effect. This isn't like the Reapers are coming, please. The Devil Comet, officially known as 12P, what a name. Near Automata shit. Is currently making its way towards Earth and is anticipated to undergo a significant eruption soon. This comet, which is nearly 3 times the size of Mount Everest, is classified as a cryovolcano, which means it erupts due to the buildup and ignition of gas and ice, much like a frozen soda can. That is so badass. The comet is notably large with a diameter of 18.6 miles. That is wild. It's a very short period comet, completing an orbit around the sun approximately every 71 years. A pattern to the well-known Halley's Comet. Comets like this with an orbital period of less than 200 years are categorized as short period. Comet 12P Pons-Brooks is not a recent discovery. Its existence has been acknowledged since 1812, when it was first observed by comet hunter Jean-Louis Pons, who noted it at a 4th magnitude brightness. However, initial observations were not detailed enough to accurately forecast its future appearances.